Hey everybody, this is Smitty.
And this is Josh, and we're bringing you guys a 3v3 Capture the Flag match commentary on Hanoi.
Right off the bat here, Reputed is going to pre-nade the theater rush and is successful with the pre-nade.
And these pre-nades are really good for starting the game in your balance. Now they're looking to stay alive and they're not looking to push anything aggressively. And it really puts us in a good situation. He does see that guy back train, so we know that one's at their spawn.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch to Zim's perspective here, as he is running the top theater role. What is so key and essential to running this top theater position?
Well, if you have theater locked down, as you can see here, you can have a perfect opportunity to get those spawn kills when they push your flag in. In addition to that, at any time you can really use that theater as a flag route, and that makes it a lot easier on your team to get those quick caps.
And we are now seeing Yeti right here picking up the spawn kill.
And these are really important for just basic gameplay. You want to just be monitoring spawns all the time. You always want to be checking them, and you always want to know where they're going to go next. And he does try to get a pull here, it looks like, through theater, and that might have been a ill-advised pull. He does get shot at from the back there, and he did just barely miss one in the top theater. What do you think he was doing wrong there in that pull?
Well, I don't really think that the team itself was set up. And by not being set up, it just was a very bad flag pull. However, he almost was able to get the cap besides the guy baskets. We are now back to Reputed screen as he crawls under the gallows there. He sees the guy top theater.
And with the new Ninja Pro update, this climb is actually a lot more useful. Before the latest Xbox Live update, when you climbed, anytime you can make noise, even when you had Ninja Pro. And with the latest update, all those climbs are now silent. So it's actually a lot more useful to get up there into theater if you need to.
We're going to watch Reputed run this flag here, spotlight side. Explain the difference between the theater pull and the spotlight pull and the spawns, and just let them know what's better and why.
Well, it's really easy to spawn lock on train side on this map, which is the opposite of the spotlight side. These spotlight runs are really popular on this half. As you can see, it was really easy for us to just lock down mid, lock down theater, and when they finally can get through, it's such a narrow point of view coming off of jail that they're really easy to pick off to seal that last cap.
Back to Zim's screen as he picks up the guy hall window.
And that was a good spot by Zim, picking him up off that head glitch there on hall window. And that's a tough spot to take down in a gunfight sometimes when you can only see their upper half of their body.
Now back to Yeti screen as he picks up flag and runs top gold.
And you can see he's running spotlight again. They're really trying to control this side of the map. Zim did die there, and so he's kind of looking for the guy, making sure that he doesn't get picked off from behind, and he does pick up that kill. That was a great pickup by Yeti.
It truly was. He had both guys down on his team. He was the last one left and was actually able to pick it up, which is allowing for this very long flag run, but very productive flag run.
And it does look, there was actually a guy, Ticket Booth. Maybe that was, a dropped cutoff, it looked like. But he was almost able to get that kill. Overall, I think that was a good pull. It was a good use of time. He was trying to stay alive when the other two teammates were down, and that's really what you want to do. You don't want to be aggressive. You don't want to be the hero, in a sense, on this map. You really just want to wait for the spawns and make sure that you have everything covered before you go in.
If you're that last guy, you got to stay alive, which he was very good in doing right here. He's able to pick up this guy top theater, which puts us in a 2-down spot, as Reputed pulls flag here and runs spotlight once again.
And as you can see on the map in the upper left-hand corner, we already have one person tree checking those spawns. And it looks like, one of them did get team killed, but he was putting shots on those spawns. Reputed was able to get the call out going top theater, which is an excellent kill for the flag runner. That makes sure that he's not going to be killed from that top theater spot.
Right here, Reputed's not sure where they're at. He's called out spawn car, stuns it, has trust. Zim was able to pick it up. He's playing it pretty slow here, making sure that his team can get this flag cap and not pushing anything, making sure that he's trying to be the hero or whatever. Sees the nade, jumps back, dolphin dives for the flag cap. Explain how that flag cap really worked out for him there.
Well, he did have a lot of trust in his teammates, which is good to see. You like to see him get back to spawn, be able to clear everything out. As when he pulled that spotlight, you actually saw him waiting for Yeti to spawn up and run that in, and that was able to identify that threat at that car there. And had he run that in by himself, he probably would have gotten killed. He probably, would have been in a situation to have that flag returned. So it was very smart of him to just wait for his teammates to spawn up.
At the end of the round, they weren't quite able to stop the flag carrier, but did get the 3 down, just add some stats to the scoreboard.
And going into the second half, we're up 3-1, and so it's important as any CTF to stay aggressive, get those insurance caps, and so it's going to be interesting to see what they do right off the spawn here.
We are watching Zim's screen as he pre-nades zigzag and runs top theater right here. He is stunned, not quite able to pick up the guy top theater, so now we're going to switch over to Yeti's screen here.
He's trying to get this jump. See, these silent jumps do work really well now with this new Ninja update, so he is able to... It looks like he was a little overconfident with that kill. He thought that he killed him and turned around and maybe put himself in a weird situation. Now he has an extended gunfight with this guy on tree.
We're going to switch back to Zim's screen as Yeti was picked up top theater. Zim is able to pick him up, but is picked up big theater himself.
And this is really important to see what Reputed does here. Now that he's the last person alive and they got a flagpole, this is a really key moment for all players to get good at, because you want to be able to trust the guy that has been sitting back in their spawn. And it looks like he did an excellent job waiting and picking up that flag carrier and getting that return.
All right, we'll go ahead and switch back to Zim's screen here. Able to pick up the guy off spawn, which allowed Reputed to pull this flag here. It was a great run down mid. He had a lot of trust in his teammates, which is what allowed this flag cap, actually. Overall, that was just a great team play, and I'm sure Reputed was thanking his teammates for that one.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job right now, just staying consistent. As soon as they get 1 or 2 down, they're getting these pulls every time, and they're doing, for the most part, a really good job making sure these cutoffs are taken care of and that they have a clean route to the flag cap.
Back to Yeti's screen here as he goes top theater, peeking around the corners as he sees the couple red dots there in their spawn. Not quite able to pick up the guy top theater as he's knifed here. Reputed and Zim are now set up in their spawn as Zim tries to pick up this guy top theater.
And they're just playing it slow, waiting for an opportunity to rise, especially in these 3v3s. You're really waiting for, an opportunity for a 2 down before you push anything, and right now it's 2-on-2. So they're kind of just chilling out here, waiting for an opportunity to come up. And it looks like Yeti did get a 2-piece there, and he's immediately going for the flagpole. He's going down mid, and it looks like they stopped the flag in top theater, so they know where the flag is. They have a rough idea of where they're going to spawn. Obviously, he's nading jail there. Just in case, and that was just a very clean flag route, and very well timed by Yeti and very well executed by his teammates to stop that flag in theater.
Zim not quite able to pick up the guy top theater there, and we're now going to go to Reputed, who's the last one left. He needs to remember that he's the one who needs to stay alive. Able to pick up that 2-piece. Somehow he was able to get the 2-piece with the gunshot on the flag guy. Not quite sure how that one worked out, but then he's actually picked up with the nade himself.
Yeah, and that was a really interesting play. He naded the guy. It looked like he got a hit marker, and maybe a stray bullet went out and killed that guy in arches. That was a very unusual thing to happen there.
Now back to Zim's screen as he is playing it slow over here, ticket booth, as he knows there's a guy theater. Tries to shoot the guy towards our flag. Is not successful in doing so. However, Reputed is able to pick up the kill.
And he was able to get him stunned, which helped out Reputed there. And Reputed is taking it slow once again here, just checking top theater. It looks like the enemy team has pulled the flag, and he did end up getting picked up on their spawn. So, they're kind of in a little bit of a bind here. It looks like Yeti was able to pick up one near their spawn, and he was picked up. So it is going to be up to Zim here. And Zim does get a good stun, and did he?
However, not quite good enough.
Oh man. Yeah, that was pretty close. Zim did the right thing in stunning the flag. He set himself up for the best situation possible, but there was, just too many people there for that 3-on-1.
Yeti able to pick up one guy. Zim was, however, picked up himself. Yeti picks up this 2-piece. And Reputed gets the third one, so Yeti's going to pull here. And this is a 3-down pull.
It looks like, that was an ill-advised nade there. He looked like he missed the door. He does get a pretty cool dolphin dive out here, and he gets a call out from Top Movies, it looks like. And usually you'd want to just run this in, but it looked like he wanted to turn around and win that gunfight.
That's something not to do if you're playing a better team. However, Yeti, feeling pretty confident, was able to do it himself.
And the game is pretty much winding down here. It was 3-1 on both sides. So right now it's 6-2 with 5 seconds left. And so really they're just playing for show, trying to get that final kill cam. And it looks like Zim is able to get that final kill cam. And everybody really doing a good job slaying and keeping everything consistent. It looks like, as you can see, almost all of them dropped near 20 kills, 19 and 10 with 4 caps. So, even though he had a couple less kills, he was able to make up for that in captures.
It's always key to have one objective player on a team, no matter what the situation is. But when your objective player is able to almost outslay your slayers, that is a very key part in any capture the flag game.
Yeah, and when your objective player is slaying at the same time, it's really good, as you can see where the 6 captures were. They both had a lot of kills, and that makes the game just so much easier when you can rely on the OBJ players to pick up their own gunfights. And, you almost don't have to worry so much about cutoffs because they're going to win their gunfights when they get them.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Just so everyone knows, this is our team of 3, still looking for one more for Anaheim. So if anyone's interested in running scrims or whatever with us, please let me know, and we will be sure to get you into a scrim. Well, this has been Smitty and Josh bringing you this 3v3 Capture the Flag commentary on Hanoi. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.